listeners, it's SoftKitty99 and welcome back to our continuation of the moving house, which is converting a railway car into a tiny house. It's parked in a siding in a little bit of grassland, and we're currently working on the interior. We're adding a few decorations here to our lounge space. So we've basically got a big open plan, like living, dining, sleeping space. At least that's what the plan is for it. So we've already added our little bit of a lounge space. So we're going to add a plant in just to add a little bit of colour into that. I made it a green pampas grass so it kind of reflects the greenery outside. And I'm just trying to decide what else we could maybe put in. Maybe a few books. Something a little bit decorative on the bit of the bookshelf maybe. There's a few shelves that are definitely big enough for books here in the middle. Like these smaller ones kind of look like they're more designed either for electronic equipment or for things like books. And there's a couple of larger ones at the side that you can maybe put some decorative pieces in. So if we put a couple of different sets of books in. We don't have to fill everything up, but I just want to add a few things to make it look like we're utilising it. So what shall we put for like decorative stuff? Is there anything standing that might fit in the holes? How big are these little Chinese lions? Maybe a little bit too big. I mean, it would fit in the gap, but it wouldn't really be properly visible. These vases are quite small. Maybe that would be... well, that would go in the small one. We could do that. See, we want something a little bit taller than that. How about the slightly larger one? Let's just put that in the middle. Do I want to add something else? What else have we got that might work? American football. Because you could play, there's the piece of grass outside, so you could actually toss a football around with some friends. Chess set's always a good addition. I wonder if it'll fit. It probably won't fit, will it? No, but it would go on our little table here, wouldn't it? And then you pull it out if you want to play in front of the sofa and leave it at the side if you don't. Right, I think that's probably enough. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, let's put a pair of sunglasses in as well. There you go. And if it's sunny outside, you can pop those on as you go out. Right, so I'm thinking that we do like a living room, dining room sort of area here, and then at the end of the carriage we put like a bedroom area, and maybe we put like screens or something up to divide it up. Maybe we put the bedroom in first so we can see how much space there is left. I'm just trying to decide what we should do. I think maybe one of these big like sled beds might be a good thing, because I suspect we're going to have to put the headboard in front of a window, and that way it will kind of block a little bit of the light off from the window, because we tried lots of different like window treatments to try and block windows in the last episode and nothing worked, so we can't really put curtains on everything. So when it does start to get light, you're just going to have the light shining in your eyes. So I'm going to have to move Puppy. I think I told him to stay, didn't I? Yes, I did. So we're actually going to have to move Puppy. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the headboard up against one of the windows to block at least one of the windows off. Hey Puppy, come on Addy, we need you to move. And yes, as soon as we've finished here, we'll take you home and give you a bath. If you come and sit in the lounge area, because that's done, then you won't be in my way. Who's a good little boy? Yes, good boy. Actually, we can give him new hats. They added new hats, didn't they? So we can have a different hat at our home office as opposed to what's on the job. Our first puppy had just had a little paper hat, and I think that was all we had, wasn't it? Oh gosh, look at that, an Uncle Sam hat. That is so tall. Oh, cowboy hat. I like the cowboy hat. I like the sun hat too. Oddie sounds like... Oddie. Oddie as a name kind of sounds like a little boy, but look, it's a little girl symbol. That's interesting. I would have said Oddie's more of a boy's name than a girl's name, but they're saying it's a girl called Oddie. Oh. I guess it's personal preference, isn't it, as to names don't necessarily have to be gender locked, do they? But yeah, I would have thought Oddie was more of a boy's name. That's probably a personal thought thing, isn't it, rather than a requirement. So anyway, that's interesting. But yeah, hard hat for working, I think, is a really kind of cool, cute little thing to have on the puppy, isn't it? Right, so if we line up the bed, and again we've gone for the like beiges and creams and things to match the colour scheme. No, it definitely won't fit in the corner by the door, will it? No. That was a silly thought, Kitty, it really was. Right, let's put it in front of the window. Like so. How much space does that leave? That's not a huge amount of space left, but it is big enough to walk through, so that's going to work, I think. Now we definitely want some storage. Those great big woody wardrobes are not going to fit in this space, but we probably can fit one of these chests of drawers in. Let's match the colour for the woods. I think it will, yeah, it will go underneath. That's actually quite nice because it doesn't block the window either, but it gives you quite a lot of storage space. I like that. I do kind of feel like we should have a wardrobe of some sort, but we're going to have to go for something a little bit smaller. And we're either going to have to try and fit it on like the side wall next to the door, kind of where we're stood at the moment. The lignum one might work. Now, will it go on that end wall? It might actually. Oh, now I think that's going to work quite nicely, and then it doesn't block all the windows. The other thought was that we'd put it in front of the windows and try and block another window to cut down on the light in the area where you're sleeping. And then we'll use the same rug that we used in the lounge area at both sides of the bed. And then I think at the other side of the rug where we're facing, we'll put one of those screens across to just divide the sleeping space up from the rest of the living space. Because it's also open plan, I just think it's nice to make the sleeping area a little bit more cosy and blocked off when you've got guests and visitors and things. Though if they'd need to use your bathroom, they're going to have to go through that space anyway, because your bathroom's in the end area. But you know what I mean, just that illusion of privacy, if nothing else. I haven't really used the screens for anything, so I'm not even sure what we can we actually get something that's going to match the colour scheme that we're going for. There's quite a lot of nice bright light finishes on this. What should we actually use? Not sure about that actually. Are there any other screens that could be... A lot of them have kind of semi-see-through, like, see there, I think it's a bit too see-through to really fit what I was thinking of. It matches the colour scheme better though, but I don't think it's as much privacy as maybe the full fabric screen that we looked at originally. Yeah, some of the open work ones probably look better for the area, don't they? Kind of like that little light trellis effect on the top of that screen. But I think the finishes are all exactly the same as the other cloth one. See, the reds and things are too... Maybe that one? The other colours I just don't think match. I think this one. Let's try this one. Right, so we want to put it kind of at the end of the rug and see. Right, so if we look from this side, it needs to go further across, doesn't it? A little bit further across, like so. We want it to block most of the bed. Yeah, because that blocks where your head is, maybe a tiny bit further across here. That's probably the best placement, isn't it? Right, so we've got a bedroom, we've got a living room area, and then we've actually got more space in this centre section than I thought we were going to have. Now that's interesting. We could probably fit in a really big table now. So you've got enough space now to either fit a small kitchen diner and an office space, or a big table and make like a big party shared area. I mean, if you've got a big table for dining room, you can also make it double as an office space if you don't need an office all the time, can't you? So I think that's what we might do. We'll put like one of these units with all the things built into it at one side of the room, and then a big table at the other side. So I think... oh look, the train's going past. Do you know what? Because we've kind of got the walkways over this side of the train car, I think we should have the kitchen over here, and we'll put the sink underneath a window. And then the cooker's between two windows, so we could open it and get like a through breeze to ventilate all the steam and cooking smells and things out. And then we could put quite a big table, I think, where we're currently stood. If we could even push it up against the wall, and you'd still be able to seat at least 4 around the other sides, and then you've got a big table for workspace as well if you need it. Yeah, and then because we've got the slightly dark wood on the side there, it kind of matches the screen colour. That maybe if we went for that one, I'm not sure about the size. Maybe we'll go for a slightly smaller version of it. Let's have a look. How big's the... we could maybe fit it in like that way now, couldn't we? Because then you've got more seating space. Whereas if we took the bigger one, it would have to be definitely pushed up against the wall. So you're blocking off half the space. Whereas this way, it's only one side needs to be against the wall, and you can put like 4 or even 5 chairs around it. Now, should we have that colour in the pillar? Yeah. That kind of pattern's probably the one I would have used if we could put blinds in. Oh, do you know what? I'm not sure we've got space for 5 chairs for walking around, look. Let's put it all in and then look again. I'm not 100% sure I like that orientation to the table, because there's not that much space for walking past. We do have more space here at the side if you wanted to add something else if we left it like that. No, I think we've got the better one for now. Maybe we could add like a plant or something in as well. Yeah, I think we're going to change the orientation. Like I said, the first place, it might be better to have the long length up against the wall, because then you've also got more space for walking past. That just felt like a little bit too cramped. Yeah, if we put it close to the wall. And you could always turn it around if you want extra space for seating, but I think we can still get 4 people around the table, and this way we've got more open space for walking. Yeah, I think I like that better. And then we've still got plenty of space. You could always add more in, but I don't want to overcram the place full of things. So I think what we'll do is we'll add a few plants, maybe a few other decorations, but definitely plants and things, I think. Right, what am I looking for? As you can see, I'm not quite sure exactly what else I might want in here for decorative, so I'm just having a random look around to see if I get inspired by anything. I know we certainly want some sort of plant. I don't think we want any more big furniture, because I just think it would make the place too busy. And it'll make it feel small. You don't want a small space to feel even more hemmed in and closed in and tiny. That's quite a small plant, actually. I thought I was a little bit taller. Let's think. Could we, yes, that might work there, because then you don't want it too big to block the drawers and things. I think I want something tall. If I'm going to put one here this side of the screen, I want something tall. We're going to use the turmeric, aren't we? I don't think I want... yeah, take the green off the pot. We use like the goldy colour, because that kind of matches. Yeah, next to the like living room area. That's a little tiny bit of colour, you see. Potted azaleas are a little bit small, otherwise that colour could be quite a nice pop. Yeah, we definitely want something with a bit more height, so... ooh, how tall are these olive trees? That might be quite big, actually. Let's have a look how big these are. Ooh, how tall is that? Ooh, gosh. That might be just a little bit too big. There are other sizes, aren't there? Yeah, there's three sizes. Ah, right, no, there's two sizes. There's a large and a small, but there's one just in a pot and then there's one on a stand. Okay, that makes more sense. Ooh, now that might work. That's a lovely pot for it as well, and that's a nice size plant. That's what I was thinking of when I was saying height. I like that. Yes, I like that. It adds in a little bit of brightness, a bit of greenery. There's the variegated leaves there. That's quite pretty actually. So it's a monstera, but with the variegated leaves with the green and the white colour. So how tall is this Sansevieria? It's quite tall. Where put that? Where should we put it? Should we put you here? I think I quite like that idea. It's not blocking the clock enough, is it? No, that's fine. Yeah, I think that might be enough actually. Yeah, I like that. I like the look of this. If we need to add anything to the kitchen area, we might want to add like a bowl of fruit on the table, as that gives us a pop of colour as well. And it makes the place feel lived in. So I think we will do that. Let's change it to a gold bowl. And that gold will then match one of the flower pots that we popped in. How does that look? Yeah, that dining room area looks nice. I like that. It's not overdone. Quite nice. And we've got plenty of space for storage and stuff in our sleeping area too. Is there anything I've missed? Yeah, maybe something else on the wall. I don't want it to be too big though, do we? Maybe one of these like more modern, little bit slightly abstract paintings in the corner here. Yeah, I like that. And we could add something on top of the chest of drawers, but I don't know if I really want to. Ooh, we are potentially finished then maybe here. Just have a quick look around, make sure we're happy. And we're going to leave the outside for the garden for whoever buys it to decide what they want to do with it. But I think that for a little train carriage, this has turned out really, really well. So let's see what the clients think of it. And we paid $38,000 for it. And we've spent $5,500-ish on doing it up. So we're going to make a profit of $24,000 for Raphael Urco. Yeah, definitely can't fit a sauna into a railway carriage, my friend. Right, but look at the difference that made. That is actually different, isn't it? Yeah, that's fun actually, because it's something completely different. Trying to fit in the bathroom was really difficult though, and not knowing what to do with it and where to put it. So let's take Oddie home and give her a bath and see what she actually looks like without all that dirt all over her. And from what we saw of her when we gave her the first inspection, it looks like she's got one little Dalmatian spot, so she's not quite old enough to have her spots come in properly yet. Be interesting to see as she grows how the spots change, won't it? Right, so let's see, where's Oddie? Where's Oddie? I'm not seeing any paw print on my mini-map. I do see my little puggy over here. Hello! We've got a new friend for you. Where is the new friend for you? Right, we have to find our little Dalmatian. Where is she? Yes, you saw the little paw print as we got close to our little paw. There are some doggy things inside there, so see, look, there's the paw print, look, when you get close to your puppy. See, he's still not grown up, has he? Right, let's go look for her. Oddie, where are you? I mean, I did just assume she would follow me. Oh, wait. There she is! Oh, look, she's sleeping. Come on now, dear, let me pick you up. Let's go take you for a bath. Come on, little sweetie. Come on, let's get you cleaned up. Yes, let's get you cleaned up. Oh, oops, I can't open the fence to walk through my rose garden while I am carrying my puppy. We'll have to go the long way around. Oh, the pug's following us. Yes, here's your little friend. Right, let's pop you in the bath, little puppy. In you go. What do you think of baths, Oddie? Hopefully you want to get clean. Oop, we're going to shower her hat. Yes, look, she's got one little spot there on her back. And blow dry. Do you like that? She doesn't seem worried about the bath, does she? She doesn't seem worried by the blow dry. Yes, look at you. You all look so much better. Look at that. A white puppy that's actually white. And yes, she does just have the one little spot. So yes, it'll be interesting to see how many spots she gets as she grows up. So, tail's wagging, so she's happy, so she quite likes the bath then. Right, so let's put you next to the food and water. Are you hungry? Oops, why did I press there? Puppy needs. So she's a helper, she's dirty, and she's lazy. Oh dear. Yes, so we have 2 dirty, lazy puppies now. Oh dear. Right, she's got no needs, so that's good. Can I play this? I keep pulling out these, like, tug-of-war toys, and so far I haven't got any interaction, so I'm just still wondering if it's got to be like an adult bigger dog to play with those. As the puppies definitely are not interested. Oh look, she's gone to sleep. Look, there's a bed thing right next to you, and you just fell asleep on the grass right next to it. Was she too tired to even go to the bed? Was she? Yes, let's give you a scratch as well. See, look, we've brought you a new friend home, Rex, yes? So now we have a little boy dog and a little girl dog. Yes. He'll play fetch with me, won't you, Rex? Oh, okay, no, I'm not going to play fetch. I'm just going to keep it, Mum, and play with it myself. You want to play fetch, Oddie? Or are you too tired? No, she's too tired. She needs a nap. Okay, but the bed's right next to you, sweetie. Why don't you go on to bed? Yeah, why don't you go on to bed? Right, we're going to take the stay off so that she, in case that's what's stopping her wandering around. Right, you can wander now, but there's a bed right next to you. Oh, do you not want to use that because Rex has been using it? Do I have to put one down for you specially? Okay, we might do that actually. Just to make sure that they've all got space. That's a big bed, isn't it? Yes. We didn't know how big it was going to be when we popped in. Right, so Rex started with the little paper hat, so I think that he should get to keep the little paper hat, don't you? You see, like, he's lazy and dirty too, so both of our puppies currently are lazy and dirty. Oh, but they're both friendly, so... But Rex is a bit stubborn too, so that could be interesting. If we do a bit more interacting with them, we might start to see more of their personalities. But since she's asleep there on the floor, I think maybe we should add a second bed. Maybe one a little bit smaller than the first one. That big bed there is plenty big enough for both of them. But as they grow up, the Dalmatian's going to be the bigger of the 2 dogs, so we could use a smaller pet bed as well. I think maybe we'd go for something a little bit more mat-like outside, and then we have the more fancy beds inside. Where have they gone? They're probably on the indoor sections, aren't they? I don't know that there's any... Is there a special outdoor section? I don't think there is there? Still need to explore the pet stuff, because I haven't really explored it very much yet. I've still been focused on doing all of the conversions and updates for the houses. Yeah, they're much more of the proper dog beds on the inside, aren't they? So let's go under pets and dogs and care. So we definitely found one of these maps before. Ah, there you go. Ah, yeah, look, large and small. I think the one we've already got is large, so let's put a small one. Let's make it a different colour. So that way, they've both got a bed in case they don't want to share. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!